Alright, what's up, Midnight Madness followers? So here we are, we're going to do another review today for you. This one's kind of a big review. We got a whole bunch of things. First off, we got baked macaroni. We have mango cubes, orange drops. We have choco butternut, crinkles. And then, of course, we got the Warlow box that has a humongous chocolate chip cookie, banana loaf crinkles, and two smaller chocolate chip cookies. So yeah, we're gonna be tasting this all tonight. So of course, just getting them opened, ready for the review. All right, so here we go. It's orange drops. So orange drops is basically like orange slices in the U.S. That's basically what that is. And then of course, you've got the mango slices. Looks like it's sweetened mangoes, cut in cubes. Of course, it's like a candy. It's no longer a fruit. Yeah, let's go ahead and tear this seal off. Alright, so here we go. So that's the mango slices, or mango cubes, I should say. And then, of course, you have the Warla box. That, of course, has tape everywhere, just to make sure it doesn't open. So the reason why I was kind of excited to do this review is, anybody that knows me knows I love pasta. So, doing a review about baked mac, that's something easy for me. That's something that I would enjoy, something I wouldn't turn down. Because in the U.S., pasta is usually the rice replacement. So I grew up eating pasta all the time, such as spaghetti, fettuccine, beef stroganoff. Those are kind of pastas I like. And in my previous review video, I did mention I love beef, and pasta goes perfect with beef. It's also a good side dish for steak. There's so many things you can do with pasta. That's why I love it so much. So yeah, I'm stuck taking off the tape. So just give me a few moments. So when I think about baked mac, I'm looking for that thick layer of cheese on top, and I want it to be creamy. Sometimes what happens is when you have like a super thick layer of cheese, sometimes it can dry out the pasta, or it can make it super soggy, super soft. So that's why I'm not looking for that in pasta. I want it to be properly cooked. And for the Warla box, I'm looking for these things to be nice, soft, moist. So these are cookies. There's banana bread. So this is things you want to be soft. So I don't know which one to dig into first, because there's just so many things just popping out at me, But let's go ahead and start small. So chocolate chip cookie. It's nice, thin, a lot of chocolate chips. So they didn't spare expense with the chocolate chips. So let's go ahead and bite this. Yeah, I like it. It's not as soft as I would want it to be, but it is moist and it packs a lot of flavor. So that's good. So let's go ahead and let's take a piece of this crinkle. And right when I'm trying to tear it apart, it's falling apart because it's so soft and moist. That's a good sign. And look at it. Look how shiny the texture is. That shows you it's moist. So. Like I said, it is moist. It's not super sweet. It's just right for being a chocolate crinkle. People would think sweetness overload, but it is not. It's just right. So We're going to the huge Cookie Monster. This is just half. I mean, this is like almost the size of my palm. That's crazy. But of course, let's go ahead and break off a piece. Try this. And again, same thing. When I try to break it off, it is soft. So let's try it here. I actually like the Cookie Monster better than the smaller cookie, because it has that crunch on the exterior and on the bottom, so it keeps everything packed together. But the middle of it is soft, it's sweet. I like it. I like it a lot, a lot, a lot. Yeah. So that's a plus. So now let's get into the banana bread. And again, this is a banana bread with chocolate on top. So let's go ahead and taste this. That is some great banana bread. Yeah, that is really good. I like it a lot. So okay, so that was for the Warla box. I mean, this is actually a good deal. I mean, you get a lot of baked goods just in one box, and then, I mean, everything balances out. The sweetness balances everything out. I mean, that's remarkable. That's a plus in my book. All right, so let's go ahead and let's move on to the mango cubes. So it's basically just cut up mango. Looks like there's refined sugar on it. They made the fruit into a candy. So it comes with like a small spork, a small trident, if you can say, to pick out the mango cubes. So let me go ahead and just attack and pick one cube. That is great. I mean, it makes you not want to just take one bite. I mean, like I'm doing right now. I can't just stop at one. It's good. So it still has that fruit flavored taste of the mango, but with the added refined sugar, the process of this into a candy. It's great. So it's on par with like dried mangoes. So I mean, if you're looking for like a pasalubong, people, I suggest it. This is pretty good. I mean, this is on par with that. Alright, so that was mango cubes. So here we go with the orange drops. So in the US, these are basically orange slices. So let me go ahead and pack one. You know, so yeah, it's orange slices. You can see the curves in here. It's chewy. You get that orange tangy flavor. All right, so the orange slices, yeah, kind of brings me back to my childhood, because I used to, whenever we stopped at like a gas station, this is something I would look for. So yeah, this is actually pretty good. So yeah, it's in a clear container, so this could be something that you can bring into the production floor at work. And it has a seal-proof top. That way, you know, you can eat it, you can enjoy it while at work. So now we are with a chocolate butternut crinkles. So I mean, you can just look at the container. You can see that they are evenly covered with that chocolate butternut craziness, you know. So let's pop this open, see how it tastes. And again, let's use the trident to get a piece out of here. And that was so easy to just stab and poke. Meaning it's so moist, it's so soft. So here we go. Alright, look at that. Nice and orange. Alright. Gotta love that, right? Gotta love that. Alright, so let's go ahead and taste this. Okay, so what I like about this chocolate butternut crinkle, it reminds you of the chocolate butternut donuts that you can get like at Dunkin' Donuts or Krispy Kreme or something like that. But with those places, it is sweet. This, the chocolate of the dough balances out the sweetness. It is so intriguing. It's like you're digging in for a chocolate butternut donut, but it's not over sweet. You don't have to be scared to just have a mouthful of sugar. And that is exactly what this is. This is pretty good. This is really good. So yeah, this is hats off to this. This is good. This is a good chocolate butternut. So here we are. The main attraction for tonight's review. Alright. So right off the bat, what you want to look for is the cheese on top, the melted cheese. And you want to make sure it has good texture. It's creamy. It's not, the macaroni is not overcooked. And just by looking at that, and when I open that top, you can just smell the aroma. I mean, right now I'm just looking at, I'm doing this video, and the smell is just going straight up my nose. It's like, it's amazing. It's really, it already has that strong aroma to it. So I do have my silverware here handy, so we can just go ahead and dig in. So I noticed that there is hot dogs in here, and I want to test out the macaroni first. I want to see if it's overcooked or cooked just right. Cooked just right. Perfect. Alright, so with that being said, pasta is something of my childhood. I hate when people cook it wrong. I'm sorry, I'm picky like that, because pasta is my childhood. So I'm getting a spoonful. And that's good. I'm usually not a fan of Filipino style spaghetti because it's sweet. This is not sweet. It reminds me of home. It reminds me of my aunt cooking back in New York when she would make this. That's what this is. It's like a flashback to back home. So there is a lot of cheese. It makes it creamy. The pasta is cooked just right. I mean, it has the right amount of mushrooms, hot dog. There's also some ground beef in there. Yeah, I just want to dig in and eat more. I mean, this is some good stuff. Of course, it looks like the hot dog that they used was tender juicy. Because you can see the redness trying to wear off on the macaroni a little bit when it was baking. But, I mean, I have no complaints with tender juicy. That's what's good to hear in Philippines. So, I mean, look at that. That is great. You can just see the melted cheese engulfed everywhere, surrounding every single piece of macaroni. Shows there that they did not cost cut on the cheese, which is a big plus. This is some good baked mac. Really good. I mean, if I didn't need to, save any of this for other people, this could be gone in one sitting. I mean, if I could, I would just keep this and I'll give everything else to them, to my aunt, my uncle, co-workers. This really hits home, and I can't stop. I mean, I just want to keep moving it down. It's just that good. Alright, so this is my last bite, promise. Last bite. Come on, hot dog. Don't run away. Alright. So, Bake Mac A+. Definitely. The Warla box A+, because the sweetness is not overloading, even though it's just a whole bunch of desserts wrapped in a box. But the sweet balances out, which is great. And then of course the orange drops and the mango squares, those are great. So is the crinkle, the chocolate butternut cookies, crinkles. Those are all great. So this was a bundle review. I gotta say, this is some good stuff. I mean, if I didn't have to get ready for work, I would still probably be eating. Yeah, and again, these are made available by King Ace Delisweets. So these are also the people that sent me the pizza burger too. So I mean, they're hitting it out of the ballpark. They're just making great food. So I highly recommend that you check them out. Check out the page, King Ace Delisweets. They have a lot of things on there. It's not just the stuff that I've reviewed. It's not just the pizza burger. It's not just the baked mac. They also have baked mackie. I'm not sure what that is. I've never tried it, but I'm sure I want to try it somewhere down the road. And then they've also got cheese stuffed bread. They've got Sylvanas. They've got a lot of things going. So I mean, this is just a few of the things that they sent me to review, and I gotta say, they hit it out of the ballpark. So again, Midnight Mass followers, check out their page, King Ace Delisweets. They are stationed in Bacoor, Cavite. So I mean, and they'll deliver. All you have to do is pay the Lala move, and you're good to go. You get to enjoy delicious food. So again, thank you so much, guys. Midnight Mass followers, please continue to support the page. And again, go ahead and support King Ace Delisweets, because they've got it going on. They can fill your stomachs, and they can fill whatever cravings you have. All right. So Midnight Madness followers, thank you. Good night, and I gotta get ready for work. Peace.